My name's Logan Spence. I'm the treasurer for the RGU Gaming Society. Currently at the moment I'd say Rainbow Siege 6. It's an online multiplayer shooting game where you are in teams of 5 and you have to either defuse the bomb or rescue the hostage, so it's like a terrorist sort of situation. Originally I used to play it on the Xbox. I used to play it on the Xbox probably non-stop, just online, just that was a new interest. It was a new and upcoming game, and then I lost touch with it for a while. I actually sold the game and stopped playing it, and then when I came down to uni, I met with a couple of friends in my year who actually played Rainbow Siege 6, and I offered to join them in a couple of games, and I got back into it, and I've just kind of continued playing it with Dan, and then joined the Society's esports team. I'd say the favourite part of R6 would have to be probably the defensive aspects of it, so I have to defend 2 rooms, mainly play Protect the Bomb, so probably playing like characters like Valkyrie or Frost is probably 2 of my mains. You could say the Society is more of a social group where you're always trying to make people feel welcome and like interact with each other, like you're trying to make that a way to make friends at uni. So I feel like when it comes to Society as well, even though you might have to pay like a yearly subscription, which isn't a lot, we're trying to find ways to do tournaments, do little like inter competitions within our groups, so that like it makes it more enjoyable for people that are just starting within the Society, but also keeps the people that are involved within the Society intrigued and committed to the Society that they joined in the beginning.
My name is Jade and I'm the Vice President of the Gaming Society. Currently it's Binding of Isaac. The Binding of Isaac is a roguelike game that's based around going down the different layers of your basement to eventually defeat Satan and then Mega Satan. There's like an unlockable section of it where you have to do different endings with different characters to unlock more characters and more items. And also I like collecting things. So there's like a bestiary, so it lists all the monsters you've defeated and also lists all the items you've unlocked. So it's like a collection, and it just fills my obsessive heart that little bit. When we have the meetings in person, it's quite like good, because you'll be introduced to people that haven't seen or heard of these games, but it might be something they're into, so you can like open up more for them. And then you might come across people who have played it, so you can like talk about different runs that you've had and like how broken you've made the game with your runs and your synergy of the items.
My name's Elijah Smith, I'm 20 and I play the role of electronic gaming manager. I really like Root, which is kind of like tabletop strategy game in which you can work with other players in order to get victory points and you take over this magical forest. Imagine guerrilla warfare but with woodland creatures. A handful of my friends online, we play through Tabletop Simulator, and that's a great way of me experiencing new board games. So I got into Root from there, but also through the Gaming Society I got into more board games here and there. My favourite part of Root is the betrayals, and just the negotiation tactics and just the chatter about it. But in general, I just like how board games, yeah, they can be repetitive if they're playing like 15-minute ones, and that's fine, that's cool, but it's always, you're playing with someone and you're having a good time. You might be trying to beat them and have a good time, but you're always, like, your aim is always still, I'm here to play a game, we're gonna have fun for this X amount of time, or we're going to enjoy ourselves through this. Every week I would come, normally I would be playing Mario Kart, but the instant someone would be like, oh, we want to play this, I'd be like, ah, cool. I'll go play Flux, or we'll play Dungeon Mayhem, or we'll play Betrayal House on the Hill, or all manner of different games. And that's just opened me up from a person who's, you know, childhood of board games was chess, backgammon, checkers.
My name is Ryan Morrison and I'm the president of the Gaming Society. My favourite game would be D&D, so a tabletop RPG based on either fantasy setting or not, depending on what your DM likes. So I first started D&D maybe about 4 or 5 years ago when one of my friends from school took an interest in it and he asked a large group of us to play together. Ever since then I've been running a few sessions, taking part in a few, and when I came to university the Gaming Society made that a whole lot bigger. My favourite part of D&D would be the look of terror on the player characters' faces when the DM decides that they want to pull some new homebrew. So there are plenty of people at the Society who enjoy D&D as a tabletop RPG. There are also people who enjoy other tabletop RPGs, so no matter what you're interested in here, people will have a similar interest to you.